Yamusta there, guys. What is up? It is the Drac6 dude here, and today we're going to be talking about loot boxes, everybody's favorite topic. If you don't know what loot boxes are, well, read a book, people. Seriously, just sit down, read a book, and you might be able to find out why you're retarded. But, you know what? Before we go into insults, and before I showcase my immense emotions about loot boxes, I'm going to ask you one question. Every time you talk about loot boxes, what do you think of? Seriously, just sit down, think about it. What is the first thing that pops in your mind when you talk about loot boxes? Now, I'm just curious. Now that you've thought about it for a couple seconds, think about it again. Seriously, just sit down, think about it. I'm not kidding. Is it anything good? No. No. Obviously. Nobody ever really likes loot boxes. And now that the people know, loot boxes, we all know that they're crap. And this is going to be a law guided towards children. It should be guided towards everyone. Because gambling is an addiction. It really is. Seriously, look it up. Gambling is an addiction. And that's what it is. It's gambling. You're paying so much for a box that you might be able to get something out of. It's like you are going to a casino to buy whatever. You're able to, bet your money. You know you're going to lose. I mean, it's a casino. It's getting to the point where casinos, there's just casinos online, and it's annoying. Do you want to go online and buy something that you might or might not get? You have a random chance to get that lamp you want. You go on, pay $10 for a lamp, and it might or might not arrive. That's exactly what loot boxing is. That's what loot boxes are. You're not getting what you pay for. And that's exactly why, not just us as a consumer, we should be against it, obviously, but as from a government perspective, do you really want that happening in your country? Think about it. No, nobody wants that, because it just, I could go so in depth with this, but Drifter did a video a couple days ago about it, and I wanted to talk about it. Why? Because it's just something that needs to be addressed in the gaming community as a whole. Just the idea of loot boxes are annoying. Just having to sit here and talk about them is a bad thing. The fact that we have to sit here and talk about it on a YouTube channel about our games getting ruined because of loot boxes. And it's just annoying. And you're able to, the idea that you're able to go in and get certain things, a black market of sorts that you would see in a Call of Duty, where it shows like skins and stuff, like Fortnite does this, PUBG I believe does this, but don't quote me on this. Just these games that have you pay for something but you actually get the product, that type of deal. I'm okay with that. I am ethically okay with that. But a loot box, being able to, it's just luck. And I just feel like it doesn't feel good when, obviously it doesn't feel good when you get the thing you didn't want, but it just doesn't make sense from a developer standpoint, because it's blatantly lying to your customers. And if I don't know why there hasn't been a big backlash against this. Like, this is something that you're getting your rights stripped away. Especially when you buy a video game, you expect these things. You shouldn't expect anything. You shouldn't expect something as heinous as this. And that's just what I don't understand from a community's perspective. Like, some people who play these games, they just know it's going to happen, and it isn't right. It really isn't. I can't believe I have to sit here and talk about something like this. I really don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand why we, as a community, just haven't backlashed against these things. It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. But we're going to go into the EA's comments. Like I said, Drifter made a video about it. I will put that in the link in this. I will put the link in the description below. I can't speak today. I can never speak. But I will definitely put that in the link in the description below. But basically, this idea that EA is representative because EA has been a big authority figure when it comes to loot boxes, where they don't want it to end, obviously, because that's their ticket to fame. I mean, without them, I mean, most of the games would be just like sitting there and grinding for nothing. Without loot boxes, it's like nothing. And well, except for Battlefield. I enjoy Battlefield, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, EA is a company that obviously is very key on us having the loot box feature, because that's how they make most of their money, obviously. The idea that EA doesn't care and they call them randomized gameplay, something along those lines, just random game mechanics. No, they're not, and I don't even want to go into the reasons why, because I'd make you sit there and think about it. Like, how does a gaming company that used to produce so many amazing gameplay-oriented games think this is rewarding? Randomized I mean, it's not randomized. It's not randomized is like, I used to play Need for Speed. All right, anybody who's anybody played Need for Speed Wanted. Most Wanted. I said Wanted. Most Wanted. You guys played Most Wanted. At the end of every boss, there was these boxes. I mean, one of them contained certain things, credits, performance parts, etc. And then one of them had a chance for you to get their car, their pink slip. And I'm sitting there, okay, that is a randomized game mechanic. That is a randomized game mechanic. However, loot boxes, the furthest thing from a randomized game mechanic. A randomized game mechanic is like playing Russian roulette with one bullet in the chamber, with one bullet in the magazine, the clip, and then spinning it, and then putting it to your head. That is a randomized game mechanic. However, a loot box is not, because you're paying into that, and or playing an hour worth of gameplay, an hour of your time, for a chance to get something in the game. Sometimes it's a skin, just something that doesn't change gameplay. It just makes it look cool and stuff. That's it. Sometimes it's like that. And then sometimes it's completely different and it makes the game imbalanced and it makes you don't want to play anymore. Yes, these are differences in game mechanics. 100%. And it's wrong. I'm not going to go into the whole reasons why game mechanics are BS, but tell me what you guys think here in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later.